Welcome back to another episode of Q to the LF. It's your boy K Bash, and we got a new series here, man. What we would like for you all to do is stop hating. Okay. Now, today we are going to stop hating on Captain America. Okay, stop hating on Captain America. I am a Cap man, as you can tell, and I want to run you guys down a couple of different ways that you can learn to play Cap a little bit better. And this is why you should stop hating on Cap. He's an awesome character in the game, very viable tank, and he has a couple of very, very nice responsibilities that can really help your team get out there. So now what I want y'all to do first off is when you pick the Vanguard role, because Cap is a Vanguard. So when you pick the Vanguard role, I need you to understand that you fully understand the role that you are taking on for your team. Okay. You are a protector, you're a space creator, you are a disruptor, you are a killer, you are a defender, you are many different things for your team. Okay. So you have to make sure you know the role and responsibilities that you hold as a Vanguard. All right. Now we're focusing on Cap today. So here's the thing. Cap has a couple different buffs and different ways you can tech with him that will allow you to play a lot better. Now, think about it and think outside the box, okay? Omnidirectional attacking is what Cap is best at. If you turn that sensitivity up inside of your settings so that you're able to spin somebody else's sensitivity. So if you turn the corner on somebody and change positions on left and right and on their body a lot faster than they're able to turn, you can get an advantage on your opponent. So what I mean by omnidirectional attacking is you want to attack your enemy from all sides, hit them on the left, run around them, hit them from the other side, run around them, hit them from the other side. Once you hit them twice, you guys know you can back up and start utilizing that shield throw. All right. 2 punches will give you 4. All right. So now the next one, toggling that run and walk, because of the fact that that Cap has the ability to run infinitely, right? Because of that super soldier serum, you don't have to always be running. You don't have to utilize that. Slow yourself down when you want to see what's going on, when you're tucking behind points, so you don't have to always be running. That's just some food for thought, right? Now, as Cap, since you are so mobile, right, you need to peel for healers, shield for tanks. If you see that you have your team up with Thor, which is one of the best ones right there for Cap, and one of the only ones for Cap was with Storm and Thor, where they get the Voltaic Union, right? Where Cap gets that electric shield, right? That's going to give you a little boost in damage and boost your ability, your speed. It's going to allow you to run a little faster as well when you have that cooldown activated. So now, when I mean peeling for tanks and shielding for tanks, when you have that shield in that position, you see your Thor is in the where his hair lights up and he starts throwing lightning bolts. He's throwing lightning bolts and whatnot. Get in front of him. Shield the attacks coming back at him because you know that he can't defend himself. If your healers are about to get attacked, or if somebody gets CC'd by Squirrel Girl on the other team and they're immobilized, you jump in front of that person, you throw your shield up, you take that for the team. Now, always remember that Cap does have the Vibranium shield, so you are able to deflect back incoming projectiles. Projectiles includes ults, okay? So a maximum pulse from Iron Man, the Asteroid M from Magneto, all these things can be deflected back. Even Groot, and when he shoots his ult out, you can even deflect that back at Groot. So keep that in mind. Save that. All you need is one. All you need is one tick on your shields to be able to push that back. All right. The shield shatters and you are alive, and everybody who's behind you is also alive. Now, you also want to, now we're talking about Groot. You want to jump over those Groot walls. When you run up to a Groot, you want to hit him 2 times, and you know he's going to pop that wall in. If you hear him say, "I am Groot," you know there's a wall behind you. No reason to turn around and try to look for one. Know it's there. Jump up and jump backwards. But you're going to want to jump forward first because you can't necessarily jump backwards. So you want to take a step forward, jump, and sway your thumbstick or your keyboard ASWD. You want to sway that around the Groot wall and jump back to your team, so that y'all all together destroy said Groot wall together, okay? Very, very easy for tanks to break emitters. So next thing you want to do is you want to push the back line. Push the back line as Cap. You're very quick. You can jump back there, put some space on a healer, and make them have to deal with you instead of focusing on dealing with their team. Now, when you do that, the team is going to turn around to look at you and try to help their healing. When they do that, you jump over their heads and run back to your team. While they're looking at you, your team should be hitting them in the back of the head. That's what the disruption is all about. Cap's main job, his main duty is to disrupt, okay? So I want you guys to keep that in mind. I'm not going to sit here and be like, here are the attacks and here's how to use them. No, I'm telling you how to play based off of a mindset. When you're playing El Captain America, your mindset should be disruption, okay? I'm going to go out there and make you deal with me, then I'm going to leave. Then I'll make you deal with me, then I'm going to leave. That's what Cap does. You run out there, you make the enemy team look left, right, or behind themselves. Make them turn their vision from your allies. And that is an effective Cap. You want to jump in front of projectiles and make them turn vision. Now, a couple of highlightable abilities you want to talk about is who to attack when you're on Cap. Now, you want to check that front line. Do not think that because you're Cap and you have that melee that you only have to attack healers. When there's a tank coming at you, you got a Groot or a Penny or, even the Thing, you throw hands. Cap is a person that can throw hands. You put 2 on him, you back it up, and you give him that shield work, right? But you got to make sure you're moving around and keep that movement up. So who to attack, you want to make sure you check that front line, right? Then you jump up and you dive into the back line. You check a healer immediately. Cap can take a healer in about 3 or 4 shots if you do it right? But you want to make sure you hit that slam and get that active in your attack chain as well. Now, what you also want to do is know when to use your cooldowns. All right, you can utilize those shield dashes and your slam to be mobile or to attack people. So you want to kind of mitigate your cooldowns and use them in a way that allow you to do both. You should be attacking and being mobile and hard to hit at the same time. So you want to keep moving. The thing about Cap is you keep moving, okay? So now, the ult ability. A lot of Caps will use their ult when they're about to die and they're by themselves, okay? The only time that you do that is when you are on the point and you are trying to stall and it is about to be overtime. If it is not that situation, I want you to hold on to your ult, all right? Your ult is also doubling as a support ult. So now I'm going to give you a little bit of tip right here. Now, when you have 2 healers on your team and one of those healers is Rocket, you know that he has the CYA, the Yarn Amplifier, okay? So when that situation, you pick Captain America and now you have 2 support ults. Cap's support ult, Cap's ult in general can be doubled as a support ult because it gives heal regeneration and movement speed. So your team moves faster, and as long as they're in that stream of red, white, and blue, then they will also get a regenerative sense of HP, okay? So they will stay alive a lot longer. So you use that as a support ult. Don't just use it on yourself. Don't be selfish, Caps, out there, and only use it on yourself unless you are holding the point. And you want to make sure it's at the last point to where you need to use that, because you can run around in your own stream and regenerate yourself as well. So keep that in mind as you're breaking line of sight and run around with Cap out there. Now, again, disruption. Situational weeds is something that happens when you're on Cap. You might get your shield broken by a burst of damage, and now you're kind of just sitting there tripping. Now, what is situational weeds, right? The weeds is something that people in the hospitality industry call when you're overwhelmed out of nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? You come out and you had no tables, and then all of a sudden your whole section is full. So that's a situation that Cap runs into. We call it situational because as a good player, you don't think that you should be in those type of situations very often, but everybody can get caught in the weeds. So if you're in a situation with the weeds, I want you to think, go to cool head, utilize your shield that has 400 HP and start moving. Get out of there. Now, do not run away from your team. Don't run away from your team. They can help you. So communicate, guys. Let them know what kind of HP you're at, who you're going after. Maybe the divers can assist you, and this will help you out. Now, when we talk about the team up, like we stated before, with Thor and Storm, the Voltaic Union, that electric shield, you want to use that when you're attacking healers, okay? Every time you're attacking some support characters or a damaged DPS character, you want to utilize that Voltaic Union, all right? Boost your speed so you can run them people down. Some people have very, very good evasion tactics, and that will boost Cap's speed beyond what people are used to if they're clocking how fast you run. So you boost it up with that Voltaic Union, you clock that speed a little bit faster, and you get that electric shield that can track people and hunt them down. So you want to be able to use these couple of things. Stay mobile out there, omnidirectional movement. You want to make sure that you're disrupting the enemy, making them look left, look right. These are really basic things that'll help you play Captain America a lot better, okay? So don't just run around because you can't be caught, because you can, okay? So you want to run with some sense, block with some sense. You want to check that frontline tank or that frontline DPS that's attacking your team, and then give some push to that back line. Make them look left, make them look right. Change where they're looking and what their view is. That's the best way to play Cap. A disruptor, okay? A disruptor with a lot of HP. All right, so look, hope that helped you guys out a little bit. Those who were aspiring to be Captain America players, I want y'all to stop hating on him, man. He's a really, really good tank, and we're going to be making more of these because there's a lot of characters that I feel you guys are hating on. Rocket's a character you guys hate on a lot. Rocket's coming at you. Please believe it. Very, very viable healer. But all I want y'all to do, man, stop hating on Cap. Good luck out there. Peace.